Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now sorry it's been a little while between videos, but as you can probably hear with my voice, I've had a little bit of the lurgy. Again, I don't know what is going around at the moment, but my immune system seems to be pretty weak at the moment, which is very disappointing. However, I have managed to get a Zwift race win in this one here, unbelievably. I have still been Zwifting, I've still been doing a little bit of outdoor cycling as well, but I wanted to kind of raise the actual topic itself today. Does winning a Zwift race actually mean anything? You know, is it actually worth celebrating or not? So hopefully we've got some decent talking points in here and you get to see me win, so what an absolute bonus that is. Now just to talk a little bit about this course itself, you can see here we're coming onto some cobbles. And this is a new kind of map that Zwift have released as part of the France World called Voyage. And I guess it's probably because Zwift are sponsoring the Paris-Roubaix for women. I'm not sure what the official name is, sorry about that. But yeah, they've released a couple of new tracks, and actually I really enjoyed this one. You got a bit of cobbles, and you know, perhaps this is something they should have done ages ago, but I'm really pleased they've done it. It's a relatively short course, and we're in kind of a category, I think it's around 400 to 550, something like that, in the old Zwift Racing Score. So yeah, lots to talk about in this one. 14 competitors, so not a massive field, but you know, I'm still going to do my best, and it was really good to come away with the win here. Now, is winning a Zwift race actually worth celebrating? Well, let's have a look at some of the reasons why. Yes, it is. You know, bragging rights, you can obviously flex, you know, saying that you got a win against some of your mates, which is quite good to say, perhaps. It will definitely boost your confidence, so it's a nice little kind of ego boost winning a Zwift race, I think. You know, it makes you feel like an actual legitimate athlete, I suppose. Also, and the main one for me is proof of progress. So it actually shows that your training and your dedication is paying off. So, you know, maybe you've been doing a lot of interval training, etc., and pushing really hard on the intervals, and you know, winning gives you that validation that what you're actually doing is is working basically. Next one, it's fun. Obviously, like if you're competitive, it just feels awesome. Awesome, what a word that is. It feels really good to win, right? So even in a virtual race, you know, it gives you that little bit of adrenaline. As you can see me just kind of push away here from the actual group itself. I wasn't going to go anywhere. But you can see someone's also off the front in this one, 9 seconds up the road, but we'll come on to that in a second. And finally, you know, it's a win in your book. So whether it's virtual or not, a win is a win at the end of the day. You know, plain and simple. So those are the pros, I would say. Those are the reasons why you definitely should celebrate a Zwift win, I would say. Coming back to the race quickly here. I'm just sticking with this pack. So the person up at front here is like 10 seconds ahead. So they've done pretty well to get ahead. They've also basically TDs, and I just put here, you know, we're going to need to work if we're going to get back into this one. So a little bit of encouragement from me. I put a little winky face, a winky smiley face. So obviously, you know, no malice involved there. It was just a kind of playful comment. But we are 22 seconds behind. But hopefully you'll see what happens here. Good news is, and I'll put it up on screen in a second, that the person that has gone off the front is actually not on Zwift Power. And we all know that if you're not on Zwift Power, it doesn't count anyway, does it? So that's good news for all. Anyway, so what are the cons? So, you know, the cons of why you shouldn't really celebrate a Zwift race. Well, it's virtual, isn't it? So you're not really winning on the road. You can't really get, I don't know, too hyped or excited when it's on a screen, right? I don't know. Too many variables. So, you know, Zwift races are kind of random, aren't they? So your Wi-Fi cuts out, you get trainer glitches, you know, the race could be ruined. So maybe sometimes it's more of luck than skill. You can't obviously celebrate like you can in real life. You can't go out for beers to celebrate. Or can you? No, you can't really. And it doesn't really translate to the real world. So it doesn't mean you're fastest on the road. So whilst it's like, you know, quite cool, doesn't show that maybe you'd be winning a local crit race. And not everyone cares, frankly. Your non-cycling friends or your family or your wife or your girlfriends, you know, they don't really care if you win a virtual race. Well, I know mine doesn't. Most of my friends, or some of my friends, are obviously on Zwift now, so they do care. But, you know, a lot of them that don't Zwift, they don't get it at all. So basically, to conclude before the end of this race here, if you're into Zwifting and it boosts your mood, your confidence, then yep, let's celebrate. but basically don't expect anyone to throw a parade in honour of a great Zwift race victory. Anyway, bit of conversation there, bit of a topic for discussion. Put in your comments, what do you think? Is a Zwift race worth celebrating, or should it just be kept quiet? I don't know. My view, I love to celebrate a Zwift win. Yeah, you know, you put all this effort in on the, you know, training and what have you. But you got to take it. I personally take it with a bit of pinch of salt. You know, not everyone might have the weight right, or you know, whatever. But it is a bit of fun, and it does give me that adrenaline boost. Exactly what's about to happen here. Now, personal off the front, we're not going to worry about at all. We did drop someone, and then they came back into this one. So it's been a really, really tough race. Pretty flat, but really quite tough. Especially as I'm still not feeling absolutely brilliant. But I've been outdoor riding as well, so that's been really good. That's really helped kind of the base fitness. And you know, I have got a little bit of a sprint at the moment, which is good. You know, I lost that not so long ago. I've not been doing a load of training on it, but actually I did a few kind of interval-y type sessions when I was outdoors, so that was quite good. And yeah, all I'm going to do here, normal, sit on the wheel, just do a little bit of drafting. Now, I haven't actually plugged in on this occasion my Zwift Play, the old controllers, so I'm kind of relying on people not to kind of steer out the way, and I've got a feather which is not ideal come the end of this race. So I am looking forward to giving it a good old bash though here. So, you know, as I said before, the person on front is not on Zwift Power. So in my head, this is going to be for the Zwift race win. And I know when we get to point 2 here, I can basically stand up and go. So anywhere now, I'm just waiting for someone else to go. And I think, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. So I stand up, you know, I give it, 12 watts a kilogram, which obviously is all I've got at the moment. But I seem to be pulling away from the field. And one person's making a little bit of an effort, and they're really not that far behind at all, perhaps 9 virtual meters. But as I come across the line here, it is a Zwift win on Zwift Power. I'm going to take it. You know, to win any race is makes me happy, so I'll take that. So don't ignore the second there. I'll put Zwift Power up on screen to show that I came first. Well done to me. But you know, I've been rocking and rolling with the whole Team Not Pogi. We've got, some really, really good races coming up, including the Team Not Pogi World Championships. Link in the description. Well, I should say the Spring Championships. Link in the description. All are welcome. Please come and join. That'll be a good one. And yeah, look forward to seeing a few of you there. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you on the next one.